What if time ran backwards? Not just a personal rewind, but the entire universe shifting into reverse. Would reality still function? Or would it completely break down? Let's start with physics, because this isn't just about you walking backward, it's about everything. Right now, time moves forward because of entropy, the universal law that pushes everything from order to disorder. Ice melts, buildings crumble, we age. But if time reversed, entropy would decrease, disorder wouldn't grow, it would shrink. A rotting apple would unrot, freshening itself on a tree. Dead bodies wouldn't decompose, they'd slowly resurrect. Stars wouldn't burn fuel, they'd absorb light and rebuild hydrogen. The universe wouldn't be dying, it would be reconstructing itself piece by piece. In a reversed universe, causality wouldn't exist the way we know it. You wouldn't cry because you were sad. You'd be sad because you just finished crying. You wouldn't fall because you tripped. You'd trip because you just hit the ground. You wouldn't eat because you were hungry. You'd be hungry because you just finished eating. Everything would still make sense to you because your brain would be rewinding at the same pace. But from an outside perspective, reality would look completely absurd. Here's where it gets existential. Your thoughts don't exist independently of time, they rely on electrical signals firing in your brain. But in a reversed universe, your neurons would fire backward. This means you wouldn't make a decision and then act. You'd act first, then feel like you made a decision after. Free will wouldn't exist. Your future would already be determined because it's just the past in reverse. But you wouldn't notice. Your perception would rewind with time, so everything would feel completely normal. A time-reversed universe wouldn't just change human life, it would change everything. Black holes wouldn't consume matter, they'd explode, spitting everything back out. Gravity wouldn't change, but objects would already know where they need to go. Atoms would behave strangely, electrons would move in reverse, fundamentally changing chemistry. Would fire still be hot? Would water still be wet? Technically, yes, but only because our brains would experience them in reverse. From an external view, everything would look completely alien. This is where it gets terrifying. If time truly reversed, then the entire universe would be on a collision course with itself. Stars wouldn't burn out, they'd reassemble. Galaxies wouldn't drift apart, they'd contract. Eventually, everything would collapse into a final, infinitely dense point. This is called the Big Crunch, the reverse of the Big Bang. But here's the real question. Is this how our universe started? What if we're already in a loop? A universe that expands forward in time and then rewinds over and over again. Are we experiencing time for the first time? Or are we just watching the same movie? Again.